Ever wondered how long Monzo can actually hold onto your money? It's a question that pops up in the minds of many, especially when dealing with larger sums, unexpected delays, or just general curiosity about the security and accessibility of your funds. We're going to dive deep into this today, exploring the various scenarios, the legal frameworks, and the practical implications of Monzo holding your money. Understanding these nuances is crucial for managing your finances effectively and ensuring peace of mind. Now, before we jump into the specifics, it's important to understand the fundamental principle. Monzo, like any regulated bank, doesn't just hold your money indefinitely without a valid reason. They operate within a strict regulatory environment governed by financial laws and regulations designed to protect consumers and maintain the stability of the financial system. These regulations dictate how banks can hold funds, for what reasons, and for how long. So, let's break down the common situations where Monzo might appear to be holding your money, and what's actually happening behind the scenes. One of the most frequent reasons for a perceived hold is transaction processing time. When you make a payment, whether it's a direct debit, a bank transfer, or a card transaction, the funds don't instantly leave your account and arrive at the recipients. There's a processing period involved, which can vary depending on the type of transaction and the banks involved. During this period, the money might appear to be held by Monzo, but in reality, it's simply in transit. This is not unique to Monzo, it's a standard banking procedure. Typically, faster payments within the UK will arrive almost instantly, while international transfers or less common payment methods can take longer. Another scenario where your money might seem to be held is when a payment is pending. This often happens with card transactions, especially online purchases. The merchant requests authorization for the payment, and Monzo earmarks the funds in your account. This ensures that the money is available when the merchant actually claims it. This pending status can last for a few days, and the funds are technically not available for you to spend elsewhere. Again, this is a standard industry practice, not something specific to Monzo. Now, let's address the more complex situations. What happens if Monzo suspects fraudulent activity on your account? In such cases, they have a legal obligation to investigate and potentially freeze your funds. This is to protect both you and the bank from financial losses. If Monzo detects unusual spending patterns, suspicious transactions, or if your card is reported lost or stolen, they may temporarily restrict access to your funds while they investigate. This is a precautionary measure, and they will typically work to resolve the issue as quickly as possible. However, depending on the complexity of the situation, the investigation could take some time. Monzo is required to communicate with you about any such restrictions and the reasons behind them. Another reason for a hold could be related to legal obligations. If there's a court order, a bankruptcy proceeding, or other legal action involving your funds, Monzo is legally required to comply. They might be instructed to freeze your account or transfer funds to a designated authority. In such cases, the hold is not at Monzo's discretion, they are acting under legal mandate. There are also situations where Monzo might need to hold funds due to technical issues or system maintenance. While rare, these occurrences can happen. They might involve planned downtime for system upgrades or unexpected outages. In such cases, Monzo will usually communicate these issues to their customers and work to restore normal service as quickly as possible. Now, let's talk about how long Monzo can hold your money in these different scenarios. For transaction processing, it's typically a matter of hours or a couple of business days. Pending payments usually clear within a few days. For fraud investigations, the time frame can vary significantly depending on the complexity of the case. Monzo is obligated to investigate promptly and keep you informed, but they also need to conduct a thorough investigation to protect all parties involved. Legal holds, as mentioned earlier, are subject to the specific legal requirements and can last for extended periods. Technical issues are usually resolved quickly, and Monzo will communicate any significant disruptions to their customers. It's important to remember that Monzo has a responsibility to protect your funds and comply with all applicable laws and regulations. While it can be frustrating to have your money temporarily inaccessible, these measures are often in place for your own protection. If you ever have any concerns about a hold on your account, the best course of action is to contact Monzo customer support directly. They can provide you with specific information about the reason for the hold and the expected timeframe for resolution. Transparency is key here. Monzo should be clear and upfront about why your funds are being held and what steps are being taken to resolve the situation. They should also provide you with access to information about your account activity and any relevant legal documentation. So, to summarize, there's no single answer to the question of how long Monzo can hold your money. It depends entirely on the specific circumstances. From transaction processing times to fraud investigations, legal requirements to technical issues, there are various factors that can influence the duration of a hold. Understanding these factors is crucial for managing your finances effectively and knowing what to expect in different situations. Remember, Monzo is obligated to operate within a regulated framework and prioritize the security and integrity of your funds. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.